What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Quinway Basketball Anisto coming to you with a quick rebuilding. I know we back with the rebuilding series. I told y'all I was gonna come back with it. First, we're gonna talk about the free agents. The first number one priority for every team is to see if you can get Kevin Durant. If you can't get the Kevin Durant, then you gotta drop down to the next best player that you can get. On top of that, Jordan Clarkson is a unrestricted free agent. So you might want to re-sign him. I want to give him $12 million at the max. If he wants more than $12 million, I will let him walk. If he gets the $8 to $12 million range, that's affordable for the Lakers, and that's affordable for the team in general for the long term because he hasn't proved that he's a superstar. He hasn't proved that he's an all-star. He just proved that he's a good quality point guard with a bright future, and that's why you give him his money up front. And he can score on the NBA level. But can he mesh with D'Angelo Russell? We got to see it for a number of seasons. As of right now, you got to give him the money that he deserves. If he wants more than that, let him walk. Number three, Andre Drummond. They need a center. If you can't get them by giving them the max and hoping, the trade gonna match it anyway, because they want to keep Andre as their best player, even though I think Reggie Jackson is. You know, they gonna give Andre the money he wants, so you still gotta at least attempt to get him because he has high potential to go at your core. DeMar DeRozan, he's born in LA, so you might want to try to get him and put him at the three position because he is 6'7". You got Bradley Beal just in case Jordan Clarkson leave. You can put D'Angelo Russell at the one and Bradley Beal at the two, or you might can switch it because Bradley Beal is a good driver now and a good ball handler now. Harrison Barnes is a three that he wants to. If they lose, he might take the max and leave. And they got Andre Iguodala they can plug in at the three, and Harrison Barnes can go to LA and play for the max. And with D'Angelo Russell and Jordan Clarkson, you can max out your perimeter players and try to get a center like Festus Ezeli. Festus is a good center that can give you the things that you need on a affordable contract. Now for the draft, I think with the number two pick, I think number one is Brandon Ingram. Even though the general manager said the bullshit that he said, don't listen to it, man. Brandon Ingram is obviously the best player in the draft. He can shoot, he can drive, he can shoot free throws. He got defense. He can actually pass. He's continually to improve. He's a year younger than Ben Simmons, and on top of that, all he gotta do is the only weakness is his weight. Once you put on the weight, Brandon Ingram, the sky is the limit for him. He is the best player because he's going to continually get better and continue to add on to his game. And on top of that, he has a post game and a post fadeaway, which can torture the small ball lineups that Golden State and them like to run because he can actually post up and he actually has the length to shoot over the smaller defenders, kind of like Sean Livingston. That's the analysis. But Maker is a person that I think should go number in the second round. They should pick because they need a center that they can bring along slowly since they might let Roy Hibbert go. They need a center that they can bring along slowly with this young core that could be Harrison Barnes. It could be DeMar DeRozan. It could be Clarkson and D'Angelo and Ben Simmons and Thon. We don't really know who they gonna draft, but if I would pick somebody, it would be a center. Even if it's Scale Labissiere, if he drops and you trade up to get him, you have to get that center position uh, done. So that's all I can say about that. And the trades will be for a center or a small forward. If you can't get Harrison, you can't get DeMar, you can't get Festus, you can't get Al Horford, you can't get Dwight Howard, you can't get no center at all. You got to at least trade for a center or a small forward to fill the position. I do like Larry Nance at the three. He just can't shoot consistently over a long span of time. So you're going to have to figure out how to get that three and that five position filled. I think the four can get filled with Ben Simmons, or the three position can get filled with Ben Simmons. But and you can just put Nance at the four or Randall at the four, but you still got to get that five position filled. So they can fill the three or the four position with Ben Simmons. But you still gonna need that floor spacing with the shooting. Just in case you wanna depend on if they switch or force you to become more of a perimeter oriented team. Jordan Clarkson and D'Angelo can shoot. D'Angelo is the better shooter out of both of them, but Ben Simmons really haven't showed too much shooting. and Thon can shoot, but not consistently. So with that being said, the Lakers are gonna have to build through the future. They might not be able to rely on the free agency because they've been getting burnt through free agency. They might have to only rely on the draft. And now since they got them a new coach in Luke Walton, he might be able to bring them some good draft picks or some good solid free agents that can fill the roles that they need with the future team. Like this team is really built around their perimeter players. So they just need that extra perimeter player. They can get Ben Simmons for the 4 and could put Harrison Barnes at the 3 or something, and then just get a 5 on the cheap contract like Festus or for $8 or $10 million, and they should be fine. So with that being said, that's just my analysis on what they should do. Uh, for the future, is looking better. They got 2 point guards after if they can get Jordan Clarkson signed back. They got 2 guards that show that they can play on the NBA level. They got a top 2 pick, and hopefully it's Ben Simmons. And then they got Thom or a center in the future, and then they still got enough money to buy whoever they want in the free agency. So they got a max contract, so they can give it out to anybody. So they can they can even send max offers to the restricted free agents, like I said with Andre Drummond, Harrison Barnes. So with that being said, the Lakers are still in the running for a good rebuild. They just got to build through the draft and through free agency, but it's looking harder and harder because the more money, everybody got more money because of the salary cap booming. Now it's harder to sign free agents because everybody got money. So that just some quick analysis on that too. But this Quinn Wade Basketball Nisto signing out. Check out my website, analysisplayground.com. There you can find NBA breakdowns, NBA tributes, NBA rookie analysis, NBA summer league analysis, NBA mock draft, which is already up. And follow the website. Subscribe to the email. All you gotta do is type in your name and your email on the email address on the box, in the box, and it'll automatically let you get notifications when the website is updated. I haven't been sending notifications. I'm waiting until my email list get built up, but it's been going up. So you guys got to keep subscribing because I'm leaving YouTube